I just had the most delicious $45 breakfast. It's 4 eggs and 2 slices of bacon.
Who wants a baguette? Woo! Go get it. Go get it. For those of you wondering if that's really Panera bread, yes it is.
Hey, welcome back to Flannel Farms. In just a couple weeks, we have a couple pigs that'll be ready for processing. Those pigs need to get moved into a trailer. Those pigs don't like being moved into trailers. You can't really herd pigs. You can persuade them. Now, you can herd them if you have massive metal gates and runs and chutes and those types of commercial things. We're a small operation here. We don't have any of those things. What do I have? I have a solar brain and a hot wire.
Now, when you're processing pigs,
and some woods.
So what do you do
when you're processing them?
How do you get
pigs into trailers?
You're going to want to make sure that you have them.
You
off
train
the
them.
feed for at least 24 hours.
And what this does is helps keep their stomachs, intestines, rectums, and such empty, so that when you are actually processing the pig, you are much less likely to have an accident. Their stomachs get to the size of small watermelons when they're full. It's a lot easier to handle that if it's empty. What we like to do here is load them into a livestock trailer and then pull them around to our barn area where we do our processing. And then we'll leave them in that livestock trailer without feed and without water for about 24 hours. We found that to be pretty ideal. We have dispatched them out in the field where they live and brought them over, but we haven't had as much success with their stomachs being empty that way, even if we did not give them feed. When they're in forage-rich area, they will certainly forage.
So here's the plan. I'm going to prop this one open here, put a stake in it, because we're going to have to be able to close this door once the pig gets in there. So if it's not in the way of doing that. Now, the past couple times I've done this, the pigs had just gone into the trailer because they were a bit trusting. These guys, not so trusting. Who wants a baguette? Woo! Go get it. Go get it. For those of you wondering if that's really Panera bread, yes it is. The local Panera bread brings their old bread to our fire station. We eat it while it's still good, and when it is no longer good for human consumption, piggies get it. Keeps the feed bill down too. So we're gonna take this and run it right here. It's also a good idea to make sure your hot wire's off. We're gonna wrap it right about there. Same thing on the other side. This right here. I know, Sally, I know. I know. Now we're gonna run one along the bottom just to make sure they don't go a-looking. What do you think? You wanna go in there? There's bread in there. Yummy, yummy bread in there. You like bread. Babe. Let's put some bread in there, see if you eat it, huh? Pigs have to be persuaded. Come on. Doesn't take long. That took 15 minutes. Now he's not the one I want. We don't need them in here today. Come on, Sally. Look at that. One day. Not even, 15 minutes.
As you guys know, we're trying to do things on a budget around here. You can go broke trying to raise your own food. So this is a trailer we borrowed from a friend of ours. The only thing we have keeping our pigs contained is 2 hot wires running around the woods, little electronic solar brain. That's it. I don't have runs, we don't have capturers, we don't have any of that stuff. You don't necessarily need it. You do need a livestock trailer of some sort. You can take a landscape trailer and build sides on it, but these have metal sides, a little more sturdy when the pigs start getting a little rambunctious. So that's it, we're gonna leave this here. It's not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after that, we're gonna harvest at least one, and potentially the weekend after that, harvest another, and potentially 2 weekends after that, harvest the third. Cold weather season is the time to harvest pigs. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, and if you would be so kind as to subscribe to our channel, we've got stuff like this going on all the time. Keep growing as you grow. See you next time.